couple pods to when we found out how much money was going to the police services.
And what was that amount again?
I don't remember.
50 million.
50?
50.
That's
wonder if
crazy.
to go in and then podcast money and then, let's put some money in the TTC. They had the whole campaign with the police officers. And according to CBC News, Toronto police ending overtime deployments on the TTC.
The party done.
Police will now deploy on-duty hardens who are off-duty. Party done. Police will deploy on-duty officers who are part of regular patrols. Toronto police are ending extra patrol. Toronto police are ending extra patrols on city transit that has been introduced after several high-profile cases of violence in the system.
It's my lit on fire. I'm still on that.
Which the force saying it would remain flexible to respond to the public's safety concerns. More than 80 officers were working overtime shifts in various locations on the TTC, and that came after a series of violent cases. And the overtime shifts will now end.
More than 80 officers were
the whole TTC.
The whole TTC. More than 80 officers were on duty, just watching around, making sure everything was okay.
Islington, Union.
Did they not just put a cop on each station?
They can't afford that, man.
Now they want to stop that. Now it's like, okay, too much overtime hours, time and a half. Oh, that's just adding up. Okay, guys, plus whatever premium they get. You know what I think it is?
They went back to the podcast?
Wow.
If they stayed on the TTC, I think they would have had more interesting content.
This is true. You're right. You're actually right.
Why aren't you an ambassador? You see what I'm saying? Like that.
You guys would have had more content. Can you imagine the cops, the TTC version?
That's...
Bad boy, it's a thing, it's a thing, it's a something. This is cops on the TTC. They would have please stand clear of doors. No, they need the TTC.
The doors are closing.
Please stand clear of doors. Next stop. Next
Spadina Station.
Cop, TTC, West End, East End, Blue Line series, Green Line series.
Oh no! You're giving me ideas.
Bad boys.
Now that's a good sauce. Nah, keep your sauce.
I'm sorry, but like
you got the LRT.
You heard that from the vent. If they even try to, you heard that from the vent podcast. And if it comes out, that means people are actually listening. And I'm gonna be very upset if you didn't. I don't want to work with the feds, but I'll be very upset if that's the case. But I would not work with the feds. And never mind. But yeah, they have decided that they have left the TTC due to we don't know the reasons.
We don't know.
I'm thinking this is the things I thought of in regards to this.
Damn, you see that guy got stabbed? Yo, so you're gonna go Tim Hortons out later? Yeah,
Nah, the man took leave.
They don't have Timmy's on the station. Oh, man.
Okay, well, let's play with this. Stress leave?
Yeah, after seeing so many stabbings, they're just like, yo, this is way too many. This is the fourth this week.
I was thinking money.
Stress leave.
I was thinking money. That's the first
thing. 4 stabbings in a week on the TV.
I was thinking money. I was thinking, yes, strange stress leave or somehow, maybe there's like a TTC rate, like a TTC danger pay rate. Because
there should be.
Because there's some spontaneous. Because like certain places you could say it's spontaneous actions, but some places you could say, yeah, that's a regular thing. And maybe the people that are on those stations, that a police officer on those stations, are dealing with certain things.
There should be officers always on Queen, always on King,
Sherbourne,
always on Sherbourne, always on College.
Right,
that's West.
But
oh my goodness, West, Wellesley. There should always be cops in those areas. But I'm sorry.
I was also thinking
you guys are doing too much.
Also, I was thinking because of the workplace conditions, they probably looked at it and said, "Oh, it's dirty over here. The seat is dirty. You're telling me a million people are on the seat?"
No, I mean 2.
It's CJ going off on my phone right now.
2.
Why? Because he's bad.
Okay. What were you saying? What were you saying?
No more benefits for they know what they signed up for. They don't have to be police, eh?
Just for those listening, introduce you to our caller, CJ. He'll be kind of with us in and out of the pod. So if you hear his voice, it's not God talking to you. It's not your time yet. Don't worry about it. Now, what we're...
You know what sign up for? Like, why are you gonna pay them more?
They knew what it is.
Yeah, they know what it is. You know, you were here to protect and serve.
Yeah, and they don't really do either, right?
Ooh, and you know what?
Wow.
You know what? You're right by that, CJ.
Some of them do. A lot of them.
No, yeah.
Harass.
Yeah.
Some of them do.
And that's the thing. I don't want them to be like New York. If we say things like, because in New York, they said, oh, we don't protect and serve, let's step back. And then it went, chaos is like, see?
Trust me.
We don't catch them all,
Yeah.
but
we do something. We do something.
Some of them do, but do you know a lot of them, it's like anywhere else, right? Some people are good at their job and some people aren't.
That's just. I mean, that's
you know what I think?
That could be a frightening part. Though.
No deal peel. I don't know what the cops do over there. I don't think things happen, but
yeah, like when they pull over one person, why is there 7?
Why is there 7 cops on the one person? Everybody has to scan your license plate.
You think they're doing their job? No, they're not. They're fraternizing.
And I bet you they're gonna get mad now because they're gonna be like, hey, you're talking too much.
You're spilling the beans.
That's gonna be a boring episode of Peel Cops.
That's hilarious. You have the Toronto version of bad boys, and then it's like Peel region.
And it's just like region is gonna get canceled like after.
I'm not the pilot.
Things happen.
The pilot.
Things happen. Like I remember I see things like, oh yeah, there's no fire. The firefighter's not doing anything today, but it just let's just water these. Let's make a pond. Let's fill up the mayor's pool. Let's do certain things. We have nothing to do today, so let's
I remember reading about that actually.
We're just gonna chill in this plaza. We just sit here. We park side by side like this, and we just talk it out until we hear a call. We normally don't hear a call, so
So wait, despite the kids fighting in school, none of that
the kids. I don't know what is in the water. These kids are
some of those school. Someone called not the other day,
that was my old school. That was a stabbing.
Oh wow!
Old school I used to go through it. I was like,
someone called 6 schools and they're like, I'm gonna shoot everything. So they
and
got all hands on deck.
You know what's funny?
Everyone's patrolling the 6 schools.
As bad as it sounds, that's a bad situation.
What's going on in Peel?
I was like,
the
first thing that came to my mind when I heard that was, when is midterms?
Midterms, as in Brampton.
How they gonna get out of was this a thing to get out of midterms?
To shoot up the school?
No, not the.
Sorry,
I know it's quite rational, like irrational, but I remember in college at one point when it was midterm time, the fire drill was getting pulled regular.
That happened in high school too, yeah.
Fire drill was getting pulled like regular when it was midterm season. And the thing about it in the college, you're gonna have to find where it got pulled. Yes, and everything.
Yeah, the campus is large. Yeah,
it gets pulled regular because when you pull it, you bust the glass, and then you can't just flick it back up when it's pulled.
No, once you
gotta run.
You
know what I mean?
But that's a fee, That's like $700, $800 for every time that gets pulled.
Yeah, and then the school gets charged.
Yeah,
they can't find anybody.
I mean.
Well, what school dance do you have now?
I mean, they can use the profit they get for people to buy textbooks that they're only going to use one page.
I mean,
wow,
that's
that was very rude. That was disrespectful.
They're still doing that in COVID,
but it's factual.
It's
factual.
They're still doing that in COVID era,
especially with the books. You ever seen the books? I seen a college book. Remember back in the day when the Flex used to photocopy the books, bring it to like a place you could photocopy the whole book?
Right.
Them books are paper, like thin to the point. If you ever try to photocopy that, you're getting both pages.
Oh, they did it on purpose. Yeah,
they know the Flex. It's a drug scheme in the textbooks back then.
Now
you're not reading all of it.
Now, as the officers are dialing back in the city, who's stepping up to the front? Who's stepping up to the front to help the citizens of Toronto?
Of course, have no fear. Apparently, you can take a self-defense course designed to fend off attacks on the TTC.
Right, so for a blog TO.
Wait. Who is the organizer for this?
Okay, let me. I will, and then I'll let you know.
Who'll answer you that?
We'll answer right now. Back on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking, but So Toronto public transit sure feels like it's spiraling out of control with the criminal activity over the past year. In incidents like that shocking subway pushing incident, a woman fatally set ablaze on a bus, swarmings and stabbings have riders on.
Now, finish the what?
Have riders on edge.
That happened on a bus? The woman got flamed? On a bus? On a bus, guys?
Yes, someone was fatally set on fire on a bus.
Rest in peace to her because she passed away. But like,
Oh my gosh.
like you're
What was she ablaze with?
like the guy doused oil in and just went
on the bus.
Yeah, on the bus. Yeah.
I don't know where you would stop drama.
How?
You can't. You don't have. You don't have space to like.
How did he get onto the bus with this much oil to douse somebody? And how much arm room did he have?
Come on.
To do
Come on,
that?
on the TTC, we've seen a lot of things get on that bus. You're like, how
Now-
did I get there?
But
Actually, okay. Wait.
We gotta, edit that part
was
out.
this during rush hour?
Wait,
We have
hold
to
on.
edit that part out.
While the cops were patrolling, they caught one guy trying to throw a oil thing as the train was coming. So obviously, when the sparks are coming and the oil,
It can combust.
it can combust. Some idiot was doing that.
He's clearly not an idiot. He's very smart.
Okay.
You know what? You want to know what the workshop, the upcoming
That guy's a
self-defense,
smooth brain, you know.
upcoming self,
That's what that idiot has. A smooth brain.
You're gonna have to do a lot of editing.
No.
The upcoming workshop hosted by FitCo, by Toronto Krav Maga Academy and Combat Arts and training combats with a K, like Mortal Kombat.
That's hilarious.
They really spell. Okay.
Offer
All right.
participants the chance to learn Krav Maga. That's right, guys. Krav Maga.
Isn't that the one that goes that claw?
Sean Krav.
It's the one that you knock with your knuckles, no?
Well,
Krav.
I swear that's what that one is.
I think it says here what it means. Krav Maga. What the first thing I heard, you know what?
I know. Maga came later, but like having Krav Maga is a little.
Krav Maga in Hebrew means contact combat. When I heard, for some reason, though, just the word MAGA just brings a bad connotation.
Ooh, like the.
For who?
Like Make America Great Again. So the first thing I was like, hey, stop! Hey, N-word, don't do that. Like, I just, for some reason, I'm thinking, it's like, just say it louder. Hey, N-word over there. Like, I was just like, this is not
Edward
right.
over there?
As Krav Maga, I mean,
Make America Great Again. I thought Donald Trump. I thought of like.
How do you relate that to all of that? Though I was thinking you were gonna go down the train of like this was like a Jamaican thing,
Don't ever.
and so the person was skinny or
Don't
something.
you dare.
you know what?
Don't you dare.
What's good about different opinions, guys, is that one could be MAGA, like if the person's
It's skinny.
and it could be
MAGA.
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 It could be two different
First
things.
off-
You don't know.
MAGA, I believe, has a W in it if it's Jamaican. All right, but I'm joking. Shout out Rocky.
Wait, wouldn't it have an H, not a W?
I don't
That's
know.
why I
I'm not
don't
gonna.
know.
I am not gonna get it before. I'm not gonna get into it. But shout out Leon Edwards, Leon Rocky Edwards. You defend your title against Kamar Usman. You did a good job. Big up yourself. Headshot dead.
Wait, what?
Hey yo,
After we
know
were
what I
just
mean?
talking about the against the violence.
against the violence, he said
We just have
headshot
to.
dead.
If you know, you know.
What just
Headshot
happened?
dead.
Wow,
Big
wow,
up Leon.
wow.
Don't let them bully your son.
Wow, shut us.
Shout out to Leon Edwards. But
Take the what and live the what?
yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
basically, long story short, these guys have self-defense on public transit, elite self-defense for everyday citizens.
Got you.
The workshop is full.
For
And you can register on April 23rd for the next one.
oh,
Wow. How
And it
many
says-
attendees?
There is no secret that people don't feel safe on public transit. And why should they? Nearly every day there's headlines covering news stories on brutal random attacks happening on buses and subways, perpetrated against innocent civilians and at random. However, techniques to survive and get to safety exist and can save your life or the lives of your loved ones. And basically, self-defense.
W.
Apparently, it teaches the fast and effective techniques. It teaches fast and efficient techniques to survive and escape worst-case scenarios. What you will learn: situational awareness and prevention skills, including safe habits to waiting at bus stops, walking on underground transit, and riding police transit.
Now pause a second. To be fair, you should have
Hold on.
awareness.
Hold on. We'll get there.
Like-
because
I mean,
we'll get there.
women already kind of had that for a
Hold
while.
on. Let me read it out. Let me read this
You
out.
kind of have to.
Let me read this out. Skills and techniques to defend yourself in confined spaces like buses, streetcars, and subway cars. Defending against shoves and pushes, included those near tracks.
Hold on. What's happening? Are they giving out a self-defense class to ride the TTC?
Someone
Yes.
has volunteered their time, CJ.
For you to pay, baby.
To do
Allegedly.
Krav Maga.
Hold on.
Not the red hat.
Are they doing it in Toronto?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
On TTC.
Hold on. Let me finish all these. Defending from a seated position.
To do it from a seated position?
Defending from.
From a seated
Listen to me.
position.
Defending from a seated position and surviving attacks and weapons assaults. The psychology of attackers and how to de-escalate, respond calmly as possible, and avoid freezing
Like
in the
that's-
face of an attack. Now, how much it costs?
It's not free?
Nope.
Not free 99?
You got to sign as a pair. It's 100 for two people.
A pair. Okay.
Oh,
It's $50. But you know what? We
$100?
appreciate that guy for doing what we're doing.
That's a good.
But here at the
business.
Vent, we support safety and the health and safety of people that drive cars, bus, bikes, all those type of things.
And
So
walk.
we have our own self-defense things. The Vent self-defense TTC
Guide?
guide 101.
Right.
Wait, should be like up here
It should be. It can be. Up here, right.
somewhere.
One of those.
Somewhere. Okay.
Somewhere, but
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go with the basics.
right.
The bus. Safety precautions.
Safety precautions on the bus.
When you're getting on the bus, yeah.
Mind your debit. No.
Oh, but you know what? No, it really is. No. So for those who are watching and listening to my sexy smooth voice, listen to Del Joe carefully. Mind your business. It'll help you in life. It'll save your life.
I think on the bus you should be aware.
And
Yes,
that's
of
number
course.
2.
Be
Yeah.
very aware. And mind
That
your
is a
business.
part of your awareness. If you are minding your own business and you are able to see other people, you can choose to stay out of other people's business. That is awareness.
I also believe that being on the back of the bus sometimes
Mm-hmm.
may be the safest. It's like
Somewhat.
right where the door is
Mm-hmm.
and the barrier when you go up the stairs. There's a reason why those window glasses say please go back, because it's for the people in the front that need the front seat stuff, carts, all that stuff. The ideal spot for me on a TTC, on any public transit, is the one with the glass barrier. The glass barrier
So
and the
first-
door is right there.
Right. Okay.
Or the stairs
case of-
where the door is right there, where it's a 100% chance that when that door opens, you're looking through.
The
Or
best seat?
at least 1-2 turn, 1-2 3-point turn.
So
In,
those-
down,
For
out.
seating
So for safety, guys, the
Right.
best seat on the TTC. Leave a comments below.
I believe it's
know.
there.
The one that I would say would be the optimal, would be opposite of the door on the high rise part in that corner. Far
so
corner.
like
Okay.
That
So,
would be the best seat because
like,
then
let's
you
say-
can see the back and the front.